Good morning. Hello, wherever you are in the world. I'm Michael Palmer, host of the Successful Bookkeeper podcast, and just wanted to share this article that I read this morning because often I'm talking to bookkeeping business owners, entrepreneurs, and this conversation of scaling your business. How long does it take? How long does it take? Now, round number, $1 million. A lot of people talk about getting to $1 million. I often see on social media people talking about getting to $1 million in 3 months, 6 months, that sort of thing. And I think it causes a lot of stress for people. So I did a quick search and found this article, which how quickly will you reach your first $1 million? And this entrepreneur, and I've put the link in the show notes, Ryan Westwood, he's done 2 successful exits at the age of 31, which is pretty remarkable. And he has a big following. So 100,000 followers. He surveyed. He got 10,000 responses from entrepreneurs. And out of those 10,000, 2 made it to $1 million in less than a year, and over 62% took over 11 years to get to $1 million in revenue. So this says a lot, right? And most people often think, these businesses, you're going to start a business. I want to get to $1 million in a couple of years. On average, greater than average, 62% take over 11 years. Now, there's a couple of messages inside of that, which, number one, success is seldom instantaneous. Okay, so if you think your business is going to grow instantly and you're going to have all sorts of uber success, you're going to be disappointed. You certainly want to be positive and go out there, but it's not going to happen overnight. It takes time. And so I think that speaks to having other people that are doing the same thing alongside you, having a good community of people that, hey, if you want to get to $1 million, be really great to have other millionaires or people who want, not millionaires, but people who want to get to $1 million in revenue, and also people who have gotten to $1 million in revenue, because they'll help keep you in check, right? Because there can be some low moments, as I know, I've been going at business for several decades, so I know how long it takes myself. The good old-fashioned 20-year overnight success story, right? So it's seldom instantaneous. Number 2, it may seem at times that everyone else's business is progressing further and faster than your own. So you're probably further along than you think you are. Wherever you're at, you're probably further along. So it's some really 2 key messages there that I really liked. And as well, here's what he believes are the key things to success, right? Having a vision. Number 1, do you have a vision for what your business will look like, what it will provide for you, what you want your business to provide for you? Being resilient and persistent, day in, day out, doing the work. So number 3, amazingly strong work ethic. And I think anyone that's been in it for a while, you've got good work ethic, and that's key. And so I'll talk to people who feel set back. And it's like, yeah, but you've been doing this for this amount of time. That's one of the keys to success, right? So success is for those who continue, who persist, having a passion for what you do, bringing that passion, believing that this can be your love and that the business can be something you love. One of my great mentors, Rick Thorpe, who ran several successful businesses and got into politics and was very successful there as well, said, do something you love every day of your life and you'll never work a day in your life. And I love that quote. I heard that when I was 18 years old, and I've tried to find things that I love doing and bring that to my work, because when I wake up in the morning, I'm not going to work. I'm going to do stuff I love. So find the things that you love. Now, I don't love all of it, but over the years, I've been able to do more of the things I love and less of the things that I don't. And then number 5 is a positive attitude. And I mean, I'm sure any of you that are entrepreneurs have been told that. It's like, oh, that's never going to happen, or gee, that's a pipe dream. Entrepreneurs almost have too positive of an attitude, and I've done that myself. I think things are going to go better than they typically do. But the thing is that I'm jumping. I'm reaching for those goals, and I'm trying to make those shots. Whereas if you don't believe you can do it and you don't think it's going to happen for you, you're not going to take the shot. Love Wayne Gretzky, famous hockey player. If you don't know who he is, you can Google him. But one of his famous quotes is, you miss 100% of the shots you never take or don't take. And so another key thing about entrepreneurs, they're constantly taking the shots. And so, fill your mind each day with positive things, especially in the days where things don't go your way. You lose a client, you have a bad experience with a client or a staff member or something along those lines. Make sure you take time to fill up your bucket. We're always talking about, I have young children, my wife's always talking about filling up their bucket so that they have the energy and the outlook on the day, that they have more positive things going on in their life than negative things. And so make sure you take time to do that. So I saw this article and I wanted to jump on here and share it with you and have you read it and know that, yes, you can make it to whatever. You can do anything you want in your life. You can't do everything. That's another key quote I love. You can do anything, but you can't do everything. So you have to be focused. But if making it to $1 million in your business or beyond it can happen if you put the right things in place and you do some of the things this person's talking about, you can make it. So hope you're well. And that's it for me. I'm going to sign off.